The Modi government is stepping up its diplomatic actions against Pakistan. After suspending Indus Waters Treaty, shutting borders, sending nationals back, it is time for multi-party delegations. Delegations that will go around the globe, brief countries on Operation Sindoor and India's zero-tolerance policy for terrorism. 7 Indian delegations will be travelling to various countries, and the leaders of these 7 delegations have been announced today. These have been picked cutting across party lines. But one name in particular has generated some amount of controversy, and that is not surprising. Dr. Shashi Tharoor, the Congress MP who finds himself in a peculiar position with his views, not favourable within his own party, and a spokesperson of the government who has defended them better than the government's and the BJP's own official spokesperson. Hello and welcome, I am Shubham Chauhan. Let's get started. So the Modi government put out a press release this morning. It confirmed 7 all-party delegations are all set to visit key partner countries. These countries also include members of the UN Security Council. Now this is happening in context of Operation Sindoor and India's continued fight against cross-border terrorism. These visits around the globe will begin later this month. And names of 7 MPs who will lead the delegation were also made official in this press release. 4 of them are from the ruling National Democratic Alliance and 3 from the opposition India Alliance, all representing the country and its views on the global stage. The delegation leaders include Dr. Shashi Tharoor from the Congress, Ravi Shankar Prasad from the Bharatiya Janata Party, Sanjay Kumar Jha from the JDU, Baijayant Panda from the BJP, Kanimozhi Karunanidhi from the DMK, Supriya Sule from the NCP, and Dr. Shrikant Eknath Shinde from the Shiv Sena. The government says these delegations will project India's national consensus and resolute approach to combating terrorism in all forms and manifestations, and that would carry forth to the world the country's strong message of zero tolerance against terrorism. Union Parliamentary Affairs Minister Kiran Rijiju said, Bharat stands united in this powerful reflection of national unity. In fact, it is Rijiju who has been leading the coordination efforts for this tour, including reaching out to all political parties. Leaders of the delegations, Dr. Shashi Tharoor, Supriya Sule and Dr. Shrikant Shinde have expressed their gratitude to the Modi government. Notably, this is the first such all-party delegation by the Modi government, where it picks leaders to represent India's stance vis-a-vis Pakistan and terrorism. The Hindu was the first to report on Thursday that the Modi government is considering this diplomatic outreach. Now, all details of the delegation aren't official at the moment, like how many members, who is going where, but some reports are giving us a fair bit of idea, and the official details, of course, will be clear in a few days' time. News agency ANI reported that around 40 MPs across party lines will form 7 groups and travel to various countries. Each delegation is likely to have 7 to 8 members, including MPs and former diplomats. Members of these delegations are likely to include Anurag Thakur, Aparajita Sarangi, Manish Tiwari, Asauddin Owaisi, Amar Singh, Rajiv Pratap Rudy, Samik Bhattacharya, Priyanka Chaturvedi, Vikramjit Sahni and Sasmit Patra. Reports say former foreign minister and senior Congress leader Salman Khurshid, who isn't an MP now, has also been included in the delegation led by Sanjay Kumar Jha, presuming the delegation would want Khurshid's experience on the global stage. As for who goes where, News 18 reported that Supriya Sule will lead the delegation to South Africa and Egypt, Baijayant Panda will head the team to Western Europe, Shrikant Shinde will represent India in the UAE and Africa, JDU's Sanjay Jha will be leading the delegation to Japan, South Korea, Indonesia and Malaysia. Ravi Shankar Prasad's delegation is likely to go to West Asia, and DMK MP Kanimozhi Karunanidhi will visit India's key partner countries like Russia and Spain. But the biggest and most crucial destination, though, will be with Dr. Tharoor. The delegation under his leadership is likely to go to the United States. These delegations will meet government officials in the respective countries and also civil society groups, explain to them in detail what Pakistan has done, the evidence that India has, and what is India's position in clear terms. Now, like I said, this is the first time the Modi government has put such a delegation in place. That itself shows the gravity of the situation. These delegations do help in setting the record straight on the global stage. In this case, it helps India clear the air on what its intentions were and are with regards to Operation Sindoor, the role that Pakistan has played, and how tough will India's approach be. These delegations sort of help spread awareness about India's stance officially and also garner international support, more importantly, in this endeavour. And India has done it multiple times in the past. In 1994, Prime Minister P.V. Narasimha Rao then sent the leader of opposition at the time, Atal Bihari Vajpayee, former JNK Chief Minister Farooq Abdullah, Salman Khurshid, and other leaders to make India's case at the United Nations Human Rights Council in Geneva. There, a Pakistan-backed resolution that sought to censure India on human rights in Jammu and Kashmir was defeated. Then next, in 2008, after the 26/11 Mumbai attacks, remember the then Prime Minister Dr. Manmohan Singh's government got and still does get a lot of flack for not punishing Pakistan militarily. Instead, Dr. Singh had decided to send multi-party delegations around the world to build diplomatic pressure and isolate Pakistan. These delegations carried proof on Pakistan's links to these terror attacks. Eventually, this diplomatic pressure by India did yield results. It forced Pakistan to admit through the United Nations Security Council that terror groups like Lashkar-e-Toiba were given a safe haven on their place in their territory, including the planning of 26/11. The other big win for the Indian government that came out from this all-party delegation going around the world was that the FATF grey-listed Pakistan for the first time. The FATF is Financial Action Task Force, that is the global money laundering and terror financing watchdog. So precedent shows that these delegations, these all-party delegations going around the world do have an impact, and one would hope that that is the same with this time. But internally, while all parties are on board to represent India, Dr. Tharoor's inclusion in particular has raised some questions. Basically what happened was that once the delegation leaders list was out this morning, Congress MP and communications in charge Jairam Ramesh put out this tweet. He said Kiran Rijiju spoke with Congress President Mallikarjun Kharge and Rahul Gandhi yesterday. The Congress was asked to submit names of 4 MPs for the delegations to be sent abroad. And these were the names that Rahul Gandhi supposedly submitted to Rijiju. Anand Sharma, former Union Cabinet Minister, Gaurav Gogoi, Deputy Leader of the Congress in the Lok Sabha, Dr. Syed Nasir Hussain, a Member of Parliament in the Rajya Sabha, and Raja Brar, a Member of Parliament in the Lok Sabha. Now, Dr. Tharoor's name wasn't part of this official Congress list that was given to the government, and no surprises for guessing why. In recent days, the Congress party has frowned upon the so-called pro-government stance on Pakistan that Dr. Tharoor has taken. Reports say that at an internal party meeting, some Congress leaders said Tharoor crossed the Lakshman Rekha, or in other words, he didn't toe the party line straight away. When Jairam Ramesh was asked about Dr. Tharoor's comment at a press conference, a visibly annoyed Ramesh said those are his views and kept the mic away. Dr. Tharoor on his part maintains that he is expressing his personal views and not of the party. Today, Jairam Ramesh said that this was dishonest on part of the government to go beyond the names that Congress had given. But at the same time, there are questions on the Congress's suggestions itself. You see, when you talk about articulate senior leaders who understand foreign policy, 2 names come up in the Congress. One is Shashi Tharoor, of course, a former Minister of State for External Affairs. He has even served at the United Nations. And the other name is Manish Tiwari. Both these senior Congress leaders understand the finer details of India's foreign policy and the global dynamics at large. More importantly, they are well articulate and know how to put India's point of view across. And it's a matter of conjecture why the Congress didn't send these names. But you would expect these leaders to play a crucial role for India on the global stage, particularly with regards to what has happened in Pahalgam and India's actions following Operation Sindoor. After all, such delegations aren't defined by party lines. It is defined by the country you represent. And India's views on the global stage in this case are far greater than internal political dynamics. That's all we have for this report. Thanks for watching.